Good evening, everyone. I'm getting ready to bake again. This time, I'm doing a recipe from Pumpkin Recipes. This is a cookbook I picked up at Ollie's. No. This is one of our foster kittens, so they're being a little bratty, but it's a black cat, just in time for Halloween. Get down. Anyway, where was I? I will link the recipe down below. I am making pumpkin ginger scones. Never made scones before. This will be new to me. It's actually requires a lot of ingredients, but I already had everything. So canned pumpkin. I have frozen pumpkin that I made last year. Ginger, which I have ginger in the freezer. Butter, sour cream, baking powder, baking soda, 1 egg, salt, cinnamon, sugar, and flour. And because this is a unique recipe, I mean, scones are quite common, but I could not find this recipe online. I'm not going to show the recipe. If you want the recipe, you need to buy the book. I bought the book. I'm not sponsored, but this is my first time making scones, any type of scones, and this one is pumpkin ginger scones. Don't they look absolutely delicious? So first things first, I'm going to get all the dry ingredients together and then the wet ingredients together. So I got all the ingredients together. I mixed the dry ingredients and I'm trying to get the wet ingredients to the side. And one of the ingredients was ginger. It said fresh ginger, 1/2 teaspoon grated. And if you've been watching my other recipe videos, I bought this in September for a recipe I made. I don't remember what recipe I used. Several recipes I've used ginger. And I didn't know, what to do with it. And so everything online said, freeze it before you use it, like it keeps longer, because I just knew I wasn't going to use it that much otherwise. And so it's been in my freezer. Sorry, talking and doing two things at once is not always my strong suit. So before you grate it, you do want to peel it, and I'm just having this as a reference, I only need 1/2 teaspoon. So let me just get the outer shell peeled off skin. I guess I could use a potato peeler. All right, so the dough looks really good, but it is very sticky. It tastes very good. It tastes doughy, like bread dough, so that's cool. So we're supposed to put flour on your countertop workspace. Lots of flour, and then roll it out to a 9 by 6 inch square. All right, here is the dough. So I ended up using 1/2 cup more of flour and kneaded it into the dough just to make it not incredibly sticky. It was so sticky. I lost half of it stuck to my hands. It stuck to the bowl. So it definitely needed more flour. So I'm getting ready to take the scones out. They're not this brown at all. The batter, the dough, before I had to add all that extra flour to make it not so sticky, it was that color. But after adding the flour, it's a lighter color, so that's a little disappointing. But I had no choice to add flour, otherwise it was like a sticky mess. And it said 10 to 12 minutes. It's already been over 12 minutes, and I don't know if they're done or not. They're not turning a nice golden brown, especially since I put butter on the top. You'd think they'd be a little golden, but it's not. I don't know. Can you see it? Let me check the bottom. I don't want the bottoms to burn. Unfortunately, not every recipe is a success. See how dark that is? I don't want to cook them any longer. All right, we're gonna say they're done. I'm gonna put them on a cooling rack. That is definitely darker than I would have liked, but they did rise nicely. All right, Robert just pointed out they don't look like the picture. The batter did look like that color before I added all the extra flour. So I don't know. I'm not drinking my scone with tea. I'm drinking it with Canada dry blackberry. Oh my God, listen. I thought this recipe was gonna take 20 minutes. I've been working on this for an hour and a half.
Maybe longer.
Maybe longer.
Let's try a scone.
All right, scone. This is pumpkin ginger.
Okay. It tastes good. I don't know. I mean, like.
You like it?
Yeah. What's it? I mean,
I've never had a scone before, so I don't know what it's supposed to taste like.
I've never had a warm one.
It's soft in the middle. I think I'm just frustrated because it took way too long to make. I don't taste pumpkin.
I do.
You taste pumpkin?
Mm-hmm. It's light, but I taste it.
I can see eating this for breakfast. I'm not a tea drinker. I can see why people like drinking it with tea. It's kind of dry. I guess I should be asking Nutmeg because she loved it. So Nutmeg, give her another piece.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it too dry for you? No? All right. It is Nutmeg approved. That's all that matters. Nutmeg approved.